Hi Capricorns, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. If you're viewing me for the first time, welcome. I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. So, Cappies, I am doing your general tarot card reads today. If you're looking for your love reads, I did them. They're there. I'm going to restart my love reads sooner than later. Hopefully next week. I just don't know which sign I'm going to start with first, but eventually I'll get to yours. But you can always look back at the past videos. There's no reason why you should not. I do not date them for that specific reason. I think they're timeless. If you're meant to hear the message, then you're meant to hear the message. I do title them, so if the title catches your attention, then maybe it's meant for you. Okay. Also, donations, if you could help support the channel, I will appreciate it, Capricorns. And with that being said, I'm going to open up a Patreon page. I am working on my Patreon page, and I want to launch it sooner than later. But I'm so excited because in the Patreon page, I'm including more astrology videos. So I can't wait for that. So Riley and I are going to upload more videos. We're going to take, questions about compatibility, and also I'm definitely going to take one question reads. That's going to be available in my Patreon page, and birth chart readings. I am going to do birth chart readings. All right, basic, detailed birth chart readings. All right, so that will be available in my Patreon page as well. And that's it. That's basically it. All right, that's just to mention a few. All right, today I'm going to be using my Game of Thrones, and I'm going to clarify it with the Edgar Allan Poe. Can't even talk. Let's get started. First spread. All right, so the first spread, I have Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles, all in the reverse. Interesting. All right. Somebody may have Cancer in their chart. Doesn't have to be. Maybe Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if that means anything to you, or Earth, which is you, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. All right, but they were all in the reverse. So let's see what's going on here. There's somebody going crazy here. But why? Look at this. This is craziness. This is the Four Swords with the Moon in the reverse. This is mental. And I know crazy, that's pretty offensive, and I'm sorry. But I wanna clarify. Let's see. What do I mean by this energy? Like a void, like a void being taken out of your brain. What the hell, Cappies? Oh gosh, you know what I'm picturing, and this is just an example of what I'm feeling as far as the energy. Okay, it doesn't mean it happened, or it will be happening. It's like you were in a in surgery, and the doctors opened up your brain and literally took a chunk out of your brain. It's like this void of, but it's in your brain. What's going on? A void taking it out of, a hollow feeling in your brain. Some of you may be working on like a robot, like an automatic mode, if I'm saying that right, instead of manual mode. Like it's like you're not controlling yourself. You are, but you know how when people are so used to doing a routine, it's like so robotic. This could be you in a relationship or someone that you're with, Capricorns. Like, somebody here is acting very robotic. It's like there's a chunk. Okay, so bingo. So, we all have a left brain and a right brain, right? If we're blessed, we all have a right brain and a left brain. If we're not, I don't think we'll be here talking to each other. But the left part of the brain represents, if I'm not mistaken, creativity, emotions. The right brain is more of I don't know. When I hear people say the right brain, it reminds me of somebody that's very intelligent, versus intuitive. They're more perceptive versus more emotional. So that's what I mean. It's like there's the side of your brain that you're not using, and I feel like it's the emotional part of your brain or the intuitive part of your brain. Something about your emotions, more emotions than intuitive. It's like you're not using your emotions. You're being very robotic, Capricorn. Somebody could be doing this to you, or you're with someone that's like this. And so I had said crazy, but what I meant was really more something that's going on in your head, right? I mean, some people could be calling you a little weird, if that applies. Maybe you are acting a little weird, Capricorns. Vice versa, if it's vice versa. All right, let's clarify it. All right, so I have the star. Interesting. I was just thinking about Aquarius. I was just literally thinking about Aquarius because Aquarius is the weirdo of the zodiac sign. Usually, though, the people that would call somebody a weirdo would be an Aquarius. Anyway, the star card came out in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse, and then I have Five of Cups in the upright. To clarify this, yeah, you know what? You're not socializing. What is wrong with y'all, Capricorns? Listen, I get it. I got 10th house in my chart, so I get the being non-sociable. I hate to say this, Capricorns. Please don't get offended because there's a lot more of us than you know. Somebody here could be a sociopath. And I say us because I do have some tendency of being a sociopath. I do. Does it mean that it's out of control? No, it's not out of control. But there's some people that really needs to, handle that situation, And sociopath it's like a lack. It's someone who has a lack of emotions. Someone that could be. Someone that may want to do things for the greater good, especially with the card because it's such an Aquarius energy that I'm picking up for you with the star card. Someone that wants to do good for the world or for at least for your family, if not for yourself. But with the Three of Cups here, it's like people around you. There's people around you. So it's like you're being either antisocial or you're being some there's some part of you in your brain. Because that was the first energy out. Okay, I'm not excluding that energy. Some part of your brain is either activating or deactivating. And it has a lot to do with your emotions. It's like you're turning your emotions off. You're being more robotic. Maybe you just need a break. Truth be told, maybe you just need to be around someone, or people. Maybe something just happened to you recently, Capricorns, that made you feel this way. So I'm not saying that you're a sociopath by nature. But maybe you're in that position now. Again, sociopath. So, just to put it like to simplify the meaning of being a sociopath, it's someone that doesn't really use their emotions. Someone that works through the crowd, and they don't really like to be touched. They kind of really sit at the corner. They think about the greater good of the world, and it's interesting factor because they do think about the greater good of the world. They could be some form, they could be in either humanitarian work or into humanitarian work, whatever that may be. But there's no emotions behind it, or it could be pretty negative. It could go on a negative side when it comes to like, for example, it could be an occult, or these people, these groups out there that are fighting for people's rights, or to change, a system that's faulty in their country, or it could be a job situation. That's some of you are like this. The only way I could explain it again is that Aquarius energy. If you know anything about Aquarius, you know what I'm talking about. With the Five of Cups here, I feel like you miss someone. It could be someone missing you too, because I'm picking that up. I'm picking more that you're missing someone though. I was about to call you Aquarius. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, or you may have that in your birth chart, but could be a water sign, that you're missing, or they're missing you. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if that means anything to you. There's someone missing you. Vice versa, if it's vice versa, it could be even both ways. It could be both ways. When I pick these two cards, especially Three of Cups and the Five of Cups, it's like, for some of you, it's an ex. You're missing an ex. Some of you could be, you're just not socializing the way you used to, I'm not saying go above and beyond, Capricorns, but there is something that's robotic about you nowadays, or antisocial, just being antisocial. Again, I don't mean to offend anyone by that. I know the energy very well, and I'm okay with saying that. It's just a label, You take that as it resonates. Second spread. Look at this. This is crazy. I got the star here again. So the sun, Leo, if that means anything to you. Aquarius, very interesting. The star card here. It's polar opposite of each other, Leo and Aquarius. Sorry, this is not the sun. This is the sun. This is Leo. This is Leo energy. The sun, the star, interesting, and the King of Cups. This is my King of Cups. I love this energy. It's out of this world, but I love it. But I don't know. The star card is here again, and it's giving me the same vibe, from before. All right. You may be dealing again. I might have said this. Someone with the water in your chart. You may have that in your chart. Leo is here, Aquarius is here. Doesn't have to mean anything. Yeah, there is healing that you're doing. It's like downtime for you. That's what this is. That's what this may be too. Capricorn's like downtime, meaning a pause. You're taking a pause from society. But I mean, it's paired up with my King of Cups. What is going on with this King of Cups here? Some of you may be dealing with a Leo or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, or water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. I had mentioned somebody missing someone else. There's someone that loves you. This is crazy. This is like love. Um, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing, Capricorns. I'm just trying to figure out more because there's more to this energy. Someone here could be very passionate, you know, with the Sun card and the King of Cups, like very good in bed, you know, or someone that is a hot kisser, very attractive. Could be someone very attractive. Could be someone that's in the limelight, especially with the Star card here. You know, someone that could be either a YouTuber or a celebrity or a public figure of some sort. Um, this is soulmate energy as well. I'm picking up, Capricorns. I'm gonna dig up into the I'm gonna dig up into this energy when I go into my past life oracle cards. I forgot to mention this, but at the end of the reading, I'm going to read from the. I'm going to take a couple of cards from the past life oracle deck. So I'm just curious because this is a very heavy energy, and I hope that the past life oracle cards can explain what's going on. But let's clarify it in the meantime. Um, so I have Two of Wands, the Tower in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, this is a breakup. This is a breakup, Capricorns. For some of you, it could have been a marriage. I sense divorce. Interesting. With the Tower and the Ace of Pentacles. My Tower's in the reverse. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. Doesn't have to be. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, like there was a shakeup in a foundation. I don't. I'm picking up divorce for some of you, obviously not for all. Um, Realization, like somebody just realized something that changed their life. Some of you are being stalked. Vice versa, if it's vice versa with the Two of Wands. Some of you are being stalked by someone who could be really good at telepathy, meaning someone that could go into people's energies, or feel people's energy easily, go into people's dreams, or you may feel a certain way or think about a person all of a sudden and you don't know why, but it could be this person thinking about you. It's like their energy is very mysterious, alluring, enchanting. Bingo. This is enchanting. But nevertheless, the mystery of being stalked, either on social media or, being stalked, following you, if they know where you live or they know your routine, you know, it's not for all of you. Yeah, this is what I'm getting from that situation. All right, let's go to the last spread. So the last spread, I have Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, Six of Wands. All right. Knight of Wands, Page of Cups, and then my Six of Wands was in the reverse. Again, Leo, or any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, water I have here. If that means anything to you. Yeah, some of you could be in the limelight. especially when I just paired these two up together by accident. The star with the Six of Wands doesn't have to be, but you know, you may have a huge following, or you just somebody has a strong Aquarius energy. There's like an apology here. This is an apology. This is someone wanting to reach out to you, Capricorns. This is what this is. Wanting to take you out on a date is what I'm hearing, like big time in my ear. I want to take you out on a date. They may say those words. Can I take you out on a date? It's someone you know, someone that could be younger, doesn't have to be. You may be younger than them. They may have either dark brown hair or like dirty blonde or light brown hair. I'm picking that up. Somebody likes to dress in black. But those are just little characteristics I'm picking up. Doesn't have to be for all of you. I just sense that with the Six of Wands here coming out in the reverse, some of you turned this person down though. This person came around, could be a fire energy here. This person came around to apologize or take you out, Capricorns, and you turned it with the Six of Wands in the reverse. You were like, oh yeah, that's not happening. Interesting how both of them have white horses. You see that? She's on a white horse. He's on a white horse. You know, I had picked a very heavy energy between the both of you. You know, I don't know who I'm talking about yet. You know this more than me, Capricorns. Remember, I was like, there is something much more to this energy, and I didn't want to stay in it for too long. Because I want to go to my past life oracle cards by the time I finish the last spread here, but some of you could be twin flames. I wanted to say that earlier, but I'm going to say it now. Let's clarify it. So I have the Two of Swords, sorry, the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, and my Wheel of Fortune. So the Two of Swords was the only one in the upright here. The other two were not. Okay, my Wheel of Fortune was in the reverse. So this is Jupiter energy. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you have that in your chart. Doesn't have to be somebody with air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if that means anything to you. This is like a circle, like a cycle, sorry. Like a cycle. I don't know why I'm picking up Scorpio here, but I am. I mean, I did say water. Somebody may be into astrology. I don't know, if you look closer, there's like symbols here for the signs. So you may be into astrology. This person may be into astrology. Somebody really likes to dress in black. It maybe wear gold. I don't know why I'm picking those. I'm picking up like little things with you, Capricorns. But anyway, it doesn't have to be for all of you, obviously. There was an argument here. Interesting. With the Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords, there's an argument here, or there was an argument here. I had it said that, you know, this reminds me of a cycle. The Jupiter card here, the Wheel of Fortune, has a lot to do with time. A lot to do with time. So the cycle could be this argument. Maybe you keep continuously arguing about the same thing with this person. And honestly, like for some of you, I just feel like this doesn't just stop at a lover. For some of you, maybe a handful of you, it's a family member, or a really good friend that you've known for many, many, many years. And there's some type of a fallout here. Maybe you haven't spoken to this person in a while. Maybe it's a little bit of both, Capricorns. Maybe it is a good friend of yours and an ex, or an ex and a family member. And like with the Ten of Swords here and the Two of Swords here, miscommunication is what I'm hearing between the both of you sometimes. Again, maybe no communication or very little. Somebody wants to say something, but they're debating if they should say it to you. Vice versa, if it's vice versa. With the Two of Swords here, it's like they want to say something to you. Like when I look at my Two of Swords here, you see how he's blind? Not blind, my bad. Has a handkerchief or whatever, over his eyes. But his mouth is closed. Like his eyes, his mouth is closed. There's some sort of detachment here. This is very detached energy, Capricorns. I had said something about that earlier with being emotionally detached, or that's another Aquarius energy, being emotionally detached. But I had touched on that. This is emotionally detached. So some of you are very emotionally detached. Some of you don't want to deal with people, or maybe this situation per se. A lot of you are just really turning your back on emotions. Why am I picking that up for you, Capricorns? It's not, for me, it's not surprising. Some of you are like, Leonora, I'm like that all the time. So, you're ruled by Saturn. So I get it. Okay. You know what? Let's go to your past life, my loves. Let's see what's going on with your past life. Let's see what else I could pick up with these oracles. Love using these on my general reads. Maybe I could pick up this person's past life, your past life, both of you. I had mentioned twin flame, and there's something really bothering me about this King of Cups and the Sun. There's something more to this energy. Okay. So I have male, female, Greco-Roman for the oracle cards. At the bottom of the deck is farm. Okay, this is interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, this is twin flame. I had said that, right? I was like, I don't like to use that word, but it took me to see honestly the knight in the Six of Wands together with the two white horses, like cut from the same cloth. There's so much I could say about this, but all right. Yeah, see, you interesting. This is a twin flame of yours. And the interesting part about it is that one of you is more evolved than the other one. with the Greco-Roman card here, meaning bear with me, okay, while I go a little sci-fi on you. Sci-fi, spiritual sci-fi. While I go a little spiritual sci-fi on you, Capricorns. Um, with this energy, you, my loves, are coming from a very old civilization. Could be Greek, could be Roman, could be both. The Greco-Roman card here, the Greco-Roman card here is, there was one of the first recorded ancient civilization was Mesopotamian. God, I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Mesopotamia. Ay Dios. Then Egypt. Egypt was another ancient civilization, and then came the Greeks, then came the Romans. Okay, I just gave you a timeline. But you come from this era. At least one of your past life is in this era, Greek, Roman, if not both. You were one soul, one spirit. You see how there's this like space here and this beam of light. Just picking up like angels or spirit, the spirit realm, like the spirit realm. And you were just one spirit, one person that's been reincarnating since this time. Somewhere along the way, the spirit realm was like, you know what? I'm gonna make another you. It's a new you. It's not the same you. It's not the same you. It's not the same you. You've been reincarnating on this earth since, whatever, 10,000 BCE. But I'm gonna make a new you, I'm gonna make a new you now that we're in the 14th century. I'm just making up timelines, but nevertheless, the timeline for Greco-Roman still applies since the card came out. But like your spirit guides or the spirit realm was like, I'm gonna make another you. It's not gonna be fresh and new. This person, honestly, I say the 14th century, but this person, this twin flame of yours, I don't feel like it's from the 14th century. It's a way newer energy. Like the 19th century is what I'm picking up. Maybe even after that, especially with the clothing here. I'm trying to figure out like maybe 1920s. I'm going to say 1920s, 1930s with the clothing that I see here. That's your twin flame. Your twin flame is not as evolved as you. You come from this era. Your twin flame comes from this era. 1920s, 1930s, maybe 1910s. Anyway, you met in this life. Here you are together in this life. And you know this person. You've reincarnated with this person at least one other time. I'm picking up at least one other time, if not two. You've reincarnated with this person. It hasn't worked out. Again, one person here is more evolved than the other person. Right? It makes sense, especially if your spirit has been on this plane for eons. But that's what I'm picking up, okay? This explains a lot to me. Remember, I was like stuck on this energy. That explains a lot to me, because I wanted to go really deep with this card, and I didn't know how, and I just did. Now with the farm card here, interesting. Some of you might have been farmers in your past life. This person could have been a farmer. Maybe both of you had a farm together in a past life. There's something about open air, nature, even animals, specifically horses, that that may mean something to you. Could be a horse, could be an animal spirit for for some of you, or or you just dealt with horses in your past life, and even in this life, you know, both past life and this life. Something, you know, one thing about horses is that they're very peaceful animals, but they're strong. So I sense, Capricorns, that I'm talking to a lot of you that are very strong, but at peace. I'm sorry, at peace with yourself, at peace with the world, to some extent, obviously. Not completely at peace, but there is a peaceful energy about you, especially because I'm picking up that a lot of you are from this prehistory age. I mean, this is prehistory, but not really, because it's much more recorded than the whatever. When I mean prehistory, I mean like before BCE. BCE. That's what I mean by prehistory. For me, at least, my opinion. When I hear or say prehistory, for me, it's now we're talking about BCE. But there's something very peaceful about this card, Capricorns. I don't know. There's something very, even something elusive, something very elusive. Maybe you're like that, Capricorns. Like you were always very elusive. People couldn't figure you out. They want to know what you're thinking. You have that inside of you. That's, you know what I just heard too. Again, that I'm going to go spiritual sci-fi on you. Um, I'm either picking up that your twin flame, your twin. I'm gonna say it's your twin flame. It's not you. Your twin flame used to be a horse. So what do I mean by that? I had gone into details about how you guys became twin flames, right? Within the spirit realm, you're spread apart, and one is more older than the other one. But nonetheless, before this person became a soul with physical carbon matter, they used to be a horse. There's a connection with you and horses, either with you or this person. All right, I'm over you, Capricorns. It's crazy. All right, if you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. I also have past life readings available, okay? All that information will be in the description box. Love you. Bye.